So, I've got some bad news for people who are checking out the GameCube up on Switch 2 on Switch Online expansion pack. But I'm going to go over how I think Nintendo can fix this issue. So, for those who don't know, the GameCube app is available on Switch Online. And obviously, I do believe, first of all, we will be getting a second GameCube app with all the mature rated games like, say, Eternal Darkness later on in the lifespan of the Switch 2. But as of right now, it's just, this app when it's got 5 GameCube games in it. And here lies the problem, just based on that, is you download the app and it downloads all of the games with it. All these Switch Online apps allow you to download every game in one go. Obviously, every app's all the downloads in one go. Now, for systems like the NES and Super Nintendo, and the Game Boy especially, it's not really a big deal. Like, these games are tiny file sizes. They don't really have much of an effect on your storage of the system. So obviously, you have 256 gigabytes with the Switch 2. I know you can upgrade the storage because you can get, an Express SD card, and basically that will obviously upgrade your storage for you. But basically, my concern here is obviously the GameCube app, and how the GameCube app, which the file size has been quite a lot bigger with the GameCube, because it was a disc-based system. I know it wasn't the standard DVD or CD discs, but it was still a disc-based system, and it still obviously had bigger games. Now, one way to get around this problem would be for Nintendo to allow us to actually download the games individually. For example, not everyone who downloads the GameCube app is going to want to play Chibi Robo. Not everyone who downloads the GameCube app is going to want to play Super Mario Strikers. Not everyone who downloads the GameCube app wants to play Soul Calibur 2 with Link, even though that is the best version of the game. That is the best version of the goddamn game, so why would you not want to play that version of the game? Why do you want to play the PS2 or the Xbox version? Especially for the Xbox version, because no one likes Xbox anyway. But I digress. Ignore my little rant. So one way for Nintendo to fix that would just simply be to allow us to download each game individually. And that, I think, is quite a simple way to deal with this problem. This problem, basically, it stems from, obviously, storage in general, because with digital media, especially, there's obviously an issue with how much storage can you actually have, how long can you keep storing these games until we actually, gonna have to remove them. Because the thing is, with the Switch Online apps, with all the files being in one app, it makes it a lot easier to just download everything in one go. And the GameCube apps have just generally being a bigger file size because they have bigger games. That's going to lead into a lot of issues. I believe the N64 will have a similar issue as well as they go on. When they keep adding more games to it, they're going to eventually have to allow people to just download the games individually. Because realistically, the library sizes for these consoles, if they're not even massive, the file sizes are bigger than what they are for, like, Game Boy, NES, Super Nintendo, which obviously will lead to complications later on. But let me know what you guys think about this down below. Do you guys agree? Do you disagree? Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. If you're new, make sure you give me a like and give me a subscribe. Do you think this is a problem? Do you agree this is a problem? Do you think Nintendo will let us download each game individually? Let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, turn notifications. I've been EC, and I'm signing out. Peace.